All right, good morning. All right, we're going to take a look at the market today. We see Coinbase and Bitcoin is still trending low. Market's been trending low since Thursday and Friday of last week. We had another day that was to the short side on yesterday. We talked about that before the market opened, especially around the Chinese stocks. We'll touch on a few of those that we played yesterday, made some profit. Um, Right now, bringing up Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's been trailing low. That one is under $90,000 right now. And you're probably going to see stocks like Hood and Coinbase, which Hood, I was just showing Coinbase a second ago. Let's see how Hood is doing. All right, we see Hood has been following in that same trail. It is all the way down $47, so it dropped on $10 in the last 2 days. Probably look for a continuation there. Some stocks might pop up, but then you can fade them to the downside. On the ES, we did get a little turn on a bullish trend at this time, but let's go look at the 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hour still low. It is under 60,000. Again, the S&P 500 below the 66,000 mark for the first time in about 3 weeks. They're again slowing in the U.S. economy. Also, the NASDAQ and the tech sector has been slowing down tremendously. So that means there might be some morning bullish strength, but typically the fade to the downside looks like it's going to continue at some part today with the SPY. As you see here, the SPY is the same things under 600. Check these levels. It does want to look a little turn. We see resistance at 601. It's right at 597. Again, you might be able to get it at 599 to 601. It's a $2 move and catch a fade back down. It'd have to be a really strong catalyst for me to take a look at that. All right, let's go look at the Qs. The Qs again, they're showing some strength this morning. Like they do want to go up a little bit. It got a pretty good ways to go, but trading against the moving averages is not my thing. I would like to prefer to trade with the moving averages, as you see here. We go back and look at last week on Thursday and then on Friday. It just seems to be more successful in doing that. So Bitcoin definitely looks like us continue to a strong fade. So I might be looking to short coin and Hood today. Let's take a look at a couple of sectors real quick. See how energy is doing. Not too good. But it does have a floor there. So there might be some reversals coming in energy. Builders, materials, not looking that great. Let's go take a look at another stock that has earnings this morning, and that's Home Depot. So they had better than expected quarterly earnings, but still issued some cautious outlook for 2025. That's why you're seeing probably a decline here in the market. So that we'll keep our eye on Home Depot. We like our earnings plays. If it breaks this 385 level, we could get a run, but we'll be careful to see if it does. It does look like the moving averages might want to change. So go take a look at it on a 30-minute real quick. Yeah. So you see this key resistance here, even on the 30-minute was like at around 383 to 391. So we definitely be keeping our eyes on Home Depot this morning. Let's go take a look at Lowe's. And we'll talk about confluence among stocks again. You see Lowe's is looking bullish too. So you like to see stocks in the same sector, related stocks making the same type of move. It gives you a little bit more confidence. So keep our eyes. Lowe's got to get past that 239. But we might be able to piggyback on Lowe's on the Home Depot move this morning. So we'll keep our eyes there. Another stock that seemed to be moving or has been moving is Super Microcomputers. It was moving pretty good prior to the fall. And today might be a day that SMCI might want to start to recover that. Has to get above this 54. Otherwise, if it gets rejected, we're going right back down to 50, which is fine. So, SMCI will definitely keep our eyes on. It has a critical NASDAQ filing deadline coming up pretty soon, which is probably one of the catalysts why it's been moving so well over the past few weeks up until when the market kind of fell last Thursday and Friday. So let's talk about the stock that I played yesterday. So yesterday I mentioned on the thing that Chinese stocks was looking weak. I got it. So you see Baba was looking weak before the market. I actually played O2 and caught a very good dip here. Got out around here at 111. Wish I would have continued with that drop, but still made pretty good profits on this dip right now. And so, all right. And PDD is another Asian stock. They all tend to move together at the same time. And they both, all three fell. So that was a sign of confluence yesterday with the market. All right. So what are we going to look at today? So today is going to be probably Home Depot and Lowe's. Trying to see Tesla again is looking pretty weak. Well, Tesla had broke that 340. Now it's down to 329. Tesla could go to 324 at this time. So both of these stocks are looking pretty weak. We know Nvidia has earnings this week. So we're keeping our eye on the semiconductor sector and seeing how they're doing. They're typically probably going to be range bound up until Nvidia does its earnings release. Let's see if we can find any more winners for today right now, or stock that we find that think has the best setup. All right, we're going to look. All right, I don't see too many bears. What about some bullish plays that we can look at? All right, there is some bullish plays that look like they want to come back to life. And there you go. You see Palantir. Palantir is crossed up on the moving averages. It's at 92. It's kind of rising a little bit. So we'll keep our eyes on Palantir this morning. I'm sure you see how it looks on the hourly chart. All right, so Palantir at 95, 96. So right now it's around $92 a share. Can you get that $3 move to 95? Looks like it probably can. You may take profit there. If it breaks through that, then it could be a runner. We'll just keep our eyes on Palantir. Looks like Meta wants to have some life today. It still got some work to do. All right, so probably today, the big stock that's probably on my watch list going to be Home Depot and Lowe's and its earnings. SMCI would be another one of those stocks that we'll look at. And we might take a look back again at these stocks from China. Sometimes you get these big gap downs, and then eventually these stocks want to come back up. So if the market fell due, for its own reasons, but not related to some of these stocks who have their own catalyst for going up, then those could be some good ideas of plays that you might want to get into. All right, that's what we got for today. Thanks again.